We are Funboxing, gonna open up some toys. We are Funboxing, gonna make a whole lot of noise. Funboxing Transformers, Funboxing G.I. Joes, Funboxing Motu Origins from your head down to your toes. We are Funboxing. Let's go, Bob Squad. He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes, whoa. He's been telling lies. He's a lover for the... Hey, singing Land Shark. Thanks very much. Hey, it's me, Bob. What's going on, everybody? We are doing some fun box on a figure I didn't know existed. Is it the Cobra Trooper, even though that's what we are looking at? No, it is not the Cobra Trooper. Boom, it is a Cobra Officer. Apparently, the Retro line made a Cobra Officer, and I had no idea. I found it by accident. We're going to talk about it, but before we do, today's Funboxing is brought to you by Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero has the same great taste as regular Pepsi, and what you want to do right now, Bob Squad, go to PepsiCola.com, enter the promo code BobSquad, absolutely nothing happens. Alrighty, so what's the story here? I was flipping on Amazon not too long ago, and I found over here, on my left, your left, a Cobra Officer in the G.I. Joe 4-inch retro line. I had no idea this figure was made. Next to him is the Cobra Trooper I've still not yet opened up from Christmas. However, I purchased one of these before, so I just wanted to compare both packages before we compare both figures, because I have a Cobra Trooper that is already out and about, breathing in the wild. Okay, let's get a little bit closer here. So obviously the box work is different. You can see on the Officer, the new guy, still has a red logo here, but a gray logo here. And of course the work is a little bit different, but honestly I wouldn't know the difference if I didn't have them both in front of me at the same time. He's got some menacing eyeballs as well. He's very upset. He's a bit red-faced too, like he's been burned. Or that's just kind of the explosions or whatnot. He looks a little banged up. But these two do have the same haircuts, and we'll show you that later as well. I believe there's a blue glove here, a black glove there, and all the good stuff. But yeah, I didn't know he was real. I had no idea they made a Cobra Officer, so I actually almost bought two of them and changed my mind. I showed some restraint. I mean, it's mostly the same figure. The entire lower half is the same. We'll do some comparisons. Tons of accessories with this guy, and a haircut to boot. So let's just take a look on the back before we move on. So over here, there's Commander Duke Lady J, and here's your Trooper. Like so. Wait a minute, let me see something. The Trooper's on the back of his own card as well. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. And this was, hold on, made in Vietnam. Vietnam. Okay. Okie dokie. And these are all various figures you can buy. Let's take a look at the file card, you crazy cats. We're going to read just the, so these are all the languages he speaks, as you know. Roll the enemy. Okay then, and we know that. It's clear as day. Army Specialty Infantry, Secondary Artillery Intelligence, Birthplace, various countries. Again, I doubt his mother was doing international traveling while giving birth to him, okay? He was born in one country. That's kind of stupid. You're going to tell me that she was just on the Canadian-U.S. border with Mounties on one side and our overweight TSA people on the other side, and she was given birth on the border of the country between like North Dakota and whatever part of Canada that touches. I don't know, I'm American, we have no idea. So I call bullshit on various countries. He was born in one country, okay, in the Bob head canon anyway. Cobra officers are frontline fighters who lead Cobra attack units in battle. Basically, this guy is this guy's boss. So now I've got, in just the retro line, to make it simple, I've got one officer and two troopers. So that makes sense, because he's in charge of them. And I feel a little bad the troopers waited several months to get out of his package, and his officer is coming out. I got him like a couple of days ago. But I want to do another fun boxing for you guys. So, oh well. These cards are flimsy anyway, and everyone complains that they're beat up and there is some creasing here. I'm not a card collecting guy. Again, it doesn't bother me, but it should bother you, okay, if you're a card person. I'm not a card person, so I don't really worry about it. But I'm just saying, if you're one of the people who just loves the artwork and likes hanging them up, and you're ordering them online especially, I don't care, Amazon, Walmart, whatever, especially Walmart from what I hear, but
No, I think I actually have experienced that in the past. I can say that for a fact. Yeah, Walmart will beat them up, and Amazon is a 50-50. Amazon won't beat them up, but they do tend to use a box a little too small to crinkle them a bit. So I think your best bet is just go to the store. I mean, if you can, go to the store and pick a good one, and then the rest is on you. Let's get them out of the package. Hey, you want to know how little I know about guns and military and this, that, and the other thing? I have no idea what this is, or if I assembled it correctly. This comes in 3 pieces. This piece breaks off. This middle piece with 2 scope thingies. I guess this is a cannon of some sort, but it only points up at like a 75-degree angle. If you're keeping all these things flat, I don't know. It looks fancy. Let me see if there's anything. It doesn't say what his weapons are on a file card. It just tells me what other languages he speaks. So let's look in the instructions, and this will tell me what to do. Sorry for the crinkling. It tells me there's a choking hazard. Okay, so I may not know exactly what to do with this military weapon, but I know you don't eat it. Various assortment of weapons. That is some kind of handgun, and it goes in its holster. I don't know what the hell this, what is this, an Uzi looking thing? I don't know, man. I don't know the weapons. I had a noisy neighbor once, and I knocked on his door with a hammer in my back pocket because it was New York City, and I didn't know whose door I was knocking on. Boy, I shouldn't have told you that, huh? Nothing happened. I mean, he just didn't answer his door, even though I was pounding on his door because his music was too loud. So the handgun goes in here. Okay, I'm going to forget that's there, but that's okay. He's got some kind of either automatic or semi-automatic weapon going on. So he's got some... I mean, he's definitely well armed. I could tell you this, in my Sunbob and play and whatnot, just this trooper alone has had a much more powerful role in what he does and how effective he is, just based on this bazooka, just because of how much that stands out. So, I mean, he's also got a handgun, a big long rifle thingy here, and he's got a knife holster there. So there's a lot going on with these guys, and so for that reason alone, even though I usually don't like a million accessories, I do tend to take these officers and troopers more seriously than the ones I do from the 25th line. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. I'm just gonna put it in his hand here. I know you don't hold it with one hand, and it's well, you definitely don't hold it that way, Bob. Oh goodness, not my finest, guys, but. I'm trying, folks. I hope you're doing well. I've had a lot of crazy migraine headaches lately. It's a shame because it always happens. This happens like 6 weeks in a row. Friday at 5 o'clock, when my work is done and my weekend starts, I get a crazy headache that ruins Friday. So it's like I only get Saturday. And it's kind of... I'm being a little bitch about it. It's bumming me out just a little bit. Okay. He is very, very fun and effective. And I like him. I like all these things out of the box. I say that every time. I think as far as just the figure goes, I might even like him better than the Trooper. But what I want to do is just show you a couple main differences here. First of all, black gloves, blue gloves. These lower halves are completely the same. That's not a complaint. And if it was a complaint, so what? But, are the boots a different color? No, they're the same black. They're the same shade of dark, you idiot. Yeah, the lower halves are completely the same. Now that we've established that. Now, the officer is the one on the right. He's got more silver in him. The belt buckle, they painted a little bit of the belt buckle gray over here. In addition to the black gloves, the obvious Cobra symbol is silver instead of red. There's no knife sheath holder, so this vest is not the same, which is good. This has the knife thing, and this is a molded gun here. This does not. They both have the black COVID mask. What's going on? And the rest of the vest actually does look similar. It's the same. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, no, it's different. It's a completely different vest. So there's a silver patch here just to add a little more color. I wouldn't have even minded a couple of extra silver patches. And on the shoulders as well, you see there's just a little more color. I haven't even turned them around yet. But yeah, so these are different. There's holes in the back. There's 2 straps for the officer on the right, one for the trooper on the left. Yeah, I'm glad at least the vests are different and everything else. Let me do, okay, so they both have the same turtleneck thing going around the mask. We'll do one of these. So, I believe it looks on camera like this guy has lighter hair, and he does. No, he does. It's more noticeable on camera. In person, you can't really notice. But this guy is a lighter brown than that guy. And there is a logo I noticed. So I'm going to put his helmet on for the first time. Did I put on crooked? Probably. It is a little crooked, but that's okay. Oops, sliding. Come on. There we go, kids. Yeah, I don't even know if it needs it, but they tried. They tried to give you something a little different. So, I think they did as much as they possibly could to make it look like this is not the same figure. At first glance, they're always going to look very similar, but then again, officers and troopers would. So, there you go there. Articulation, come on now, we know it. I'm just checking for stiff joints here. It moves around a bunch, okay? How are these knees? And again, the second half of these retro waves, they have a little more of a gummy feel than the first couple of retro 4-inch waves. This is a line, I think, I was so surprised to see this figure because I thought the line was dead. With the announcement of Hiya Toys, with the announcement of Hiya Toys doing 4-inch G.I. Joes real soon, I kind of figured this is the end. And this guy, so the box says 2021. So at some point last year, this guy came out and nobody noticed or cared. So, nice figure stand here. 2 foot pegs, you know I love that. And the pegs are right at the heel, so I can find it without looking, which I kind of appreciate. Let's do a little comparison here. Oh, there's this gun. Okie dokie. This is a 25th anniversary Cobra officer. Oh, his feet are the wrong way. Oops. So this is your modern officer and your regular modern officer. 1 foot peg. Drives me bananas. This was not a bad film. Okay, and I see the same logo here, which I didn't even notice. Obviously, the mask is silver as well as the whole deal. I don't have the 25th anniversary trooper right by me, but that figure has, I think, a red logo and no silver, so maybe it's a black logo, whatever. But the 25th anniversary officers and troopers look less like each other than the retro ones do, if that matters to you. Once again, black gloves. Logo here on the shoulder, not so much there. Helmet does not come off. Knife is removable. I always like these. A couple of these 25th anniversary figures have these knives where you can just... These like 2 strap sheaths so you can just see the whole thing and it looks just a little more threatening. And it's got this silver rifle here, which I'm sure a lot of hardcore... old school Joe guys, old school meaning 82, 83, 84, whatever, probably hate the color of this rifle, but I like it because I drop stuff, and I like to find it again. So he's fine there. But those are your troopers side by side. With that said, I feel like the retro officer, I feel like this modern officer can beat the shit out of this modern officer. So... that is... Let's do a bonus. Don't go anywhere. Just land shark. Just sing something.
Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Once upon a time there was a light in my life.
What the hell is it?
Now there's only love after dark. You know what I can say here is a total eclipse of the heart. And I need you now.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, the Batman. The Batman film. This is just out of nowhere. This is just a Hot Wheels thing, nothing special, nothing to write home about. And again, why would my mother care? Put that there. Okay. Yeah, just a car. That's it. Let's open them. It's Funboxing, right? We don't need a Fucking gimmick here. Fuck it. Alright. Just rip the goddamn thing open. It was a good movie, arguably the greatest film ever made. I urinated in the middle of a penis because I'm a man. That's how men urinate. I don't care if it's 2022, man. Man, I urinate in my penis. Okay. I'm a dick peer. My dad was a dick peer. His father before him was a dick peer. The forefathers of this nation were dick peers. George Washington probably wrote his name when he signed the Constitution in the snow. I don't care if it was July. He found snow and he peed in it. Because we're men. Bob, you good? This is a Batmobile. It's the Batmobile. Yeah. Actually, this looks better in the package. Nah, come on. No, the lighting is a little too intense in this room. And he rolls. Let's check out the articulation. None. Very good. He rolls. There's a Batmobile. I love this car. I loved it in the movie. I'll find a use for this, I'm sure. If not just to display and roll around while I'm playing around. Well, I'm supposed to be working. No afterburner effects or anything like that. And for those of you wondering, and I know you are, this was made in, made in Vietnam. Vietnam. I thought it was going to be China, but it's Vietnam. Okay, and these are some other vehicles you can buy. There's a penguin duck thing. Oh, Jesus, from the second film. The Justice League Batmobile no one remembers. The armored one from Batman Returns. A lot of Batman Returns stuff here. A Batcycle from the same film we're talking about here. And a classic TV series, Batboat. Okay, we're on the trailer. Very good.
Here comes the hot stepper, Cobra. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, Cobra.